Thursday, here we go. Santos Escobar battles Brody King to open us up. Escobar and King opening contest on GWW. Here we go. Thursday morning, GWW, Santos Escobar, Brody King. Right now, Extreme Rolls. Here we go. Escobar, Brody King, Extreme Rolls coming your way next on GWW. The Grizz Wild Side Wrestling presents Twisted Thursday.
The following contest,
Santos Escobar.
Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico. Weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar set for action here today on GWW. Twisted Thursday, you know it. So Santos goes one-on-one, Extreme Rolls against Brody King. Can Santos Escobar get the win over Brody King? There's many people watching this match in the back, you know that, especially the man Samoa Joe, who will name the opponent for the Universal title match for Trent 7 at Grizz Slam in almost 1 week's time from now, July 22nd, Friday. Next Friday, it goes down beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern. Here comes Brody King.
New Jersey, weighing in at 353 pounds, Brody King.
Brody King, a very tough competitor. Ready to go to Santos Escobar. Here we go. Brody King, Santos Escobar about to begin. Battle of the face mask here in this one. Mask indeed. We're going to see how this one plays out. Extreme Rolls here for these two men. On this Twisted Thursday edition of GWW. Ref calls for the bell. Here we go. Brody King and Santos. Brody King. There, look at Santos. Come at him. Look at Santos saying he ain't scared of nobody. He gets in there and starts hustling it up. Santos delivering shot after shot. Sending Brody King down the cover. We get one. We almost got two. We got 1.5. Santos Escobar on the attack. Continues to punish Brody King. Escobar wants to fly to the top rope. Can he connect? If he insists, it could be over. Drives the elbow to the back of Brody King. Santos taking the fight to Brody. Super kick blocked by Brody. He says no, spins him around. But Santos connects with a shot in by the back of, and Santos attacking the back of Brody King. Santos wants to prove he's a tough competitor. So here we go. Look at this now. Brody King battling Santos. Here we go. Brody lays out Santos. So Brody comes to give the brawling style we're used to here in this one. He's going to pick Santos up and toss him up in the air. Press slam and Santos Escobar down as Brody King. Good night as King takes him out. Santos bring the fight to Brody King. Now Brody fires Santos Escobar down. Who will win this showdown of these two titans? Santos gets back to his feet. Here comes Brody though. Look at Santos immediately attacking Brody. Good move by Santos Escobar. Santos takes out Brody King. Big hit by Santos Escobar. Escobar now steps up and drives the boot into Brody as he takes a punishment of him. Santos said, "I'm not scared of you, Brody King. I will beat you around this arena." And he's doing just that as he plants him down. Santos Escobar continues to take the fight to Brody King. Here we go. Santos Escobar with a drop kick to the back of Brody. Look at Escobar clock him across the head now. So Brody King has been beat to hell by Santos Escobar. But somehow Brody turns it around, picks Escobar up, and drills him into the floor. Brody's going for a weapon. Remember, this is Extreme Rules, but Santos catches him from behind and yanking on him. Look at him. Rink in the eyes as he's pummeling Brody King. Escobar wants to take the W here. Santos fires Brody King back into the ring. Here comes Escobar, ready to finish the job now with Brody King. Here we go, Escobar calling for it right here. This is it. If he connects, it's over. Santos, oh, look at that. Brody King fought off Santos Escobar. Picks him up, and good night as Brody King is tossing Santos down. Brody going for a weapon. Santos trying to get back on his feet, and he does. Here we go. Santos going after Brody, and Santos throws the weapon away, but Brody catches the leg and a big clothesline on Escobar. Brody King is a bad, bad man. He takes down Santos Escobar, but he tosses him away. Brody King, a tough competitor. Santos Escobar, that was nails tough too. And look at this, takes down Brody King with a payday there. Has the baseball bat, he's going to use it on him. Yes, he does, right across those ribs. 3 shots by Escobar. There we go. Boot, no. This time Brody catches the boot. Brody going to pick up Escobar into a powerbomb. Both of these men are giving it all they got in this fight now, and really it's a huge matchup for both of them. Escobar takes down Brody. Escobar pummeling him with boots. Santos Escobar fires Brody King down to the floor again. Escobar gets back in the ring. And now he's just standing there showboating, waiting for Brody King to return to the ring. Samoa Joe has said he's not picking just one man, but it will now be an elimination match. Samoa Joe has confirmed it will be an elimination match for the Universal Strap. Trent Seven will have 2 opponents. Samoa Joe has confirmed 2 opponents for Trent Seven at Grizz Slam in an elimination match for the Universal title. So Joe can make the match. He's going to make it a triple threat elimination for the Universal title. He will not be ringside for that triple threat. And he said it will be conducted inside of a steel cage. So Samoa Joe making that a triple threat elimination. Well, inside of a steel cage, you can't do an elimination. So actually it will not be inside of a steel cage. Yeah, but it will be a triple threat elimination match. And Escobar about to unload on Brody King right here. Good night. Oh, look at that. He tossed him down with impact. The cover, that should do it. We get 1. We get 2. And Santos Escobar. No, Brody King kicked out. Brody King kicked out. But Samoa Joe announcing it's a triple threat elimination for the Universal Championship. Here we go. Escobar picks up Brody. Good night as he drills with that should do it. Hooks the leg. The ref should be able to ring him up. Hooks both legs. 1, 2. Good night. Thanks for coming. Oh, Escobar somehow can't finish him off. Brody King kicked out of that. Escobar cannot believe it. And now he goes back to work here on Brody King into a submission hold, trying to get him to tap out now. He says, tap out, man. I'm beating you to hell. What do you want me to do here? Tap the hell out. No, he will not tap. Now, here we go. Santos with a boot to the back. Santos going to go to the top rope. He thinks this could do it. From the top, Santos Escobar. Big crossbody, but Brody King got the knees up. Brody King got the knees up. The brawler stays in it. Escobar on a suicide dive out to the outside. Takes Brody off his feet. Santos Escobar tearing down the house with Brody King here. Here we go. Escobar looking for another weapon. He's got a sledgehammer. Here it is. Oh, Brody throws it away from him, though, and fires Escobar into those steel steps. Look at Brody give it all he got. Escobar now, again, call for a finisher. Will he hit it? Big power bomb, and he belts him with it. Escobar just lays out Brody King with a massive power bomb. Look at this, Escobar using that sledgehammer on Brody King in this Extreme Rules match. Escobar now using it again. Here we go. Brody King fights back. Brody King throws down Santos Escobar. Look at Brody go. And now Santos Escobar setting Brody up. Here we go, Escobar fires Brody King into this down the floor. Big hit by Escobar. Will this fight ever end? Look at this. Escobar taking down Brody King. They love to fight this one on the floor. Brody, oh, what a hit by Brody King. Back in the ring now, Escobar goes. He got the bat in hand. Here we go. He wants to finish off Brody, and he whacked him with it again. 3 shots with that bat. Now Escobar needs to cover him, but no, he wants more. What's Escobar? No, he doesn't cover. He'll miss it. 1, 2. And finally, it's over. Escobar beats Brody King in this battleground matchup. Here on Twisted Thursday, Brody King goes down to Santos Escobar. Santos making his name known in this fight. Will Samoa Joe pick Santos Escobar to be Trent 7 for the Universal title as one of the men? There are now 2 men will meet at Grizz Slam, meeting the current reigning defending Universal Champion, Trent 7. Will Escobar get one of those coveted spots after the whipping he put on Brody King? So Santos Escobar wins our opening contest here this morning. Coming up next, wait a minute, we got breaking news just confirmed. Johnny Gargano returns at Grizz Slam. That's right, Johnny Gargano will return at Grizz Slam. That's the big news today. Johnny Wrestling returning at Grizz Slam. All right, coming up next, the Icon Sting issues an open challenge. Hey, Marcus, how's it going, buddy? So, yes, Sting will issue an open challenge. Who will answer this open challenge from the Stinger? He has issued a challenge for a steel cage match. The Stinger putting that open challenge out there. Anybody can answer it. It's open to anyone. So Sting puts out the open challenge, and the man that answers the open challenge is Braun Breaker. It'll be Sting and Breaker going one-on-one next on GWW. Twisted Thursday, welcome in. Here we go. Sting and Braun Breaker about to go to battle here in a steel cage. As the people continue to drop in and drop out here on this Thursday morning. Maybe we'll get it going here. We haven't had it going lately. I see Marcus dropped in. Here we go. So we got Sting versus Braun Breaker in a steel cage match coming up. Non-title, of course. Here in the GWW, Braun Breaker is not a champion. But Breaker wants to impress the decision maker, Samoa Joe. He needs to figure out who will be the 2 men now that will challenge the reigning defending Universal Champion. And Samoa Joe announced he will not be ringside for the match at Grizz Slam. It's now a triple threat match. And here comes the Icon, Sting. Sting is ready to go to war. And we know Braun Breaker has answered his challenge here this morning in NXT. Braun Breaker is here to challenge Sting. Stephanie McMahon introducing Braun Breaker as the mystery opponent for Sting here to answer the open challenge. Here comes Breaker. The son of Rick Steiner, Braun Breaker, ready to go against the Stinger. He says, I am the man to put Sting away and go on and challenge for the Universal Championship at Grizz Slam as one of the 2 challengers. He wants to challenge the new champion, Trent 7. Remember, Skinner is the man that told Samoa Joe to walk away from the title match and hand it over to 7. Samoa Joe allowed 7 to climb the ladder and win the Universal Championship. Now, Braun Breaker could be the man if a win over Sting here. What's up, man? If a win over Sting here from Breaker could be enough to get him into that Universal Triple Threat Elimination match at Grizz Slam. The bell rings, we're underway. Sting bringing a fight here to Breaker. Sting with a running bulldog. So look at Stinger. He's coming out here ready to go. He's trying to take the spot at the Universal title match too. Samoa Joe and the Skinner will pick the final choices of who meets Trent Seven. And they now turn it into a triple threat match. Elimination style at Grizz Slam. Here we go. Braun taking Sting off the cage. And Breaker now punishing the Stinger. So Braun Breaker trying to come in here and impress Samoa Joe to get picked for that matchup. But Sting taking the fight to Breaker here. Sting issued the open challenge. Braun Breaker answered it. Can Braun Breaker beat Sting? Sting defeated Cactus Jack by submission in his last matchup, and now Braun Breaker turns around, starts pummeling Sting, and he busted him open already. Sting is bleeding. Braun Breaker with a shot to bust Sting wide open, and Breaker picks him up and drills him into the mat. But Sting got the boot up on Breaker. Before Braun can get any momentum, Sting shuts it down. Look at Sting go. Now look at Sting trying to leave again. Sting is almost out of here, but Breaker catches him at the last minute, and Braun's going to bring Sting back into the cage. As Braun continues to hit Sting with shots, Sting is on top of the cage, Breaker pulling at that leg, and he brings Sting back into the cage. Don't forget, we are now only 5 days away from the arrival of Logan Paul, Machine Gun Kelly, Commander Aziz, RVD, and LA Knight. They'll be arriving this Tuesday, but coming up next Friday, the 22nd, it is Grizz Slam. Who will appear at Grizz Slam with the new arrivals coming in? Who will be the mystery member of Team CM Punk against Team NWO? CM Punk is scouting this match too, trying to find his fourth partner, as he has Kamala and Omos already signed up to team up with him. Who will be the fourth member? Will it be the large man, Commander Aziz? Could it be Sting? Could it be Braun Breaker? Could it be Triple H? Could it be Undertaker? Could it be the Ultimate Warrior? Could it be anybody? We'll find out soon enough when Grizz Slam gets here. We'll find out on the 22nd. Breaker trying to escape the cage. Sting is down. Breaker's got some time here. Breaker's going to get up and over that cage before Sting gets there. So Breaker will try to work his way out. Here comes a Stinger now. Stinger racing up as Breaker tries to leave. Sting's going to pull him back in. It's exactly what Sting's going to do, is to return the favor to him and pull Breaker back into the cage. So Sting will yank that leg and pull Braun Breaker back into the cage. The Breaker got out. Sting yanking that leg, pulling Breaker back in. Now he's going to take him. Big shot. Now Sting's going to go for it here. Breaker getting momentum. Both men now. Oh no, Breaker. Head first goes a Stinger. A second time, head first to Stinger. This time he plunges back. Breaker's got some time. Can he do it? Breaker now with Sting down. And Sting is holding his face. Breaker's got a lot of time here. He'll be up and over the cage again, but he has to get out of the cage. Can he pull it off here? Is Breaker working on it? But here comes Sting again. Sting going to pull Breaker back in yet again. Oh, Breaker kicks Sting off. Breaker can win it right here as he pummels Sting down with a boot. Now Breaker's got all kinds of... I know, Sting immediately back up. Sting raced to his feet. Breaker's trying to get out of here. Sting pulled an Undertaker. He got right the hell up. Even though he got booted off, Sting got those superhuman powers, and he's fighting off it again. Breaker trying to kick Sting off, and he does. He knocks him off the thing again. This time Breaker, no. Sting again bounces up quickly after being booted off. But Breaker is making momentum. Sting circle in the ring. Breaker's going to do it. Breaker's going to win the steel cage match. Braun Breaker has done it. He escapes the cage. Braun Breaker has escaped the cage, and Sting loses his open challenge to Braun Breaker. And Breaker looking good here to make it to the Universal title match at Grizz Slam. Braun Breaker definitely opened up eyes of people watching in the back, including Samoa Joe, who will make that decision. And Braun Breaker gets a huge win here today, escaping the cage. This is GWW Twisted Thursday at Braun Breaker. Just sent a message to Samoa Joe. He sent a message to CM Punk. Maybe Breaker's the fourth member of Team CM Punk. We will find out Friday, July 22nd, when we go live at 4 p.m. East Coast time. We're opening up with the huge 8-man elimination match. Team NWO versus Team CM Punk. Who is the fourth member of Team CM Punk? Coming up next, more action here. We're going to go war with a four-man dance. Four men coming down to battle it out here. Yes, indeed. 4 men will come out and do battle here next on GWW Twisted Thursday. This will be a Hell in a Cell knockout match. That's right. Knocking out your opponent is the name of the game here. It will be Cody Rhodes returning to action here today. Cody Rhodes in action. Raul Mendoza, the young kid trying to make a name for himself. Big Cass enters this match. And Apollo Crews getting an opportunity here today. A huge 4-man Hell in a Cell. Cody Rhodes, Apollo Crews, Raul Mendoza, and Big Cass going to battle right now in this 4-man knockout cage match. Hell in a Cell, I should say, not cage. It's a knockout Hell in a Cell. 4-man Cody Rhodes, Apollo Crews getting in the ring where Raul Mendoza and Big Cass is here. A little side note is CM Punk has a hell of a history at Big Cass. Could he be the fourth man at Grizz Slam? Or is CM Punk going to go outside the box and bring in a fourth member that nobody sees coming? You'll have to tune in. Plus, Samoa Joe needs 2 men to fight for the Universal Championship. Joe walked away from the title, but he won a match over Walter. He pinned Walter 1, 2, 3 to get the power to make the match. It's going to be a triple threat elimination. 2 mystery men meeting the champion Trent Seven at Grizz Slam. The main event, Mr. T versus The Rock in an Iron Man 30-minute match at Grizz Slam. Here comes Cody Rhodes.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 255 pounds, Cody Rhodes.
This is Twisted Thursday, so you can see all kinds of maniac matches here, including this 4-man Hell in a Cell. Cody Rhodes in the ring with Raul Mendoza, Apollo Crews, and Big Cass in this one. Unbelievable mixture there. It's Twisted Thursday. Anything could happen here on Twisted Thursday. Maybe CM Punk tells the world today who's the fourth member. Who knows? We know Doink the Clown, 6. The new one, Nolan, and Kevin Nash will represent Team NWO at Grizz Slam. And here comes Raul Mendoza.
And his opponents, first, representing Legado del Fantasma from Cordoba, Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, Raul Mendoza.
So Mendoza set for action here.
And from Queens, New York, weighing in at 301 pounds, Big Cassidy.
Big Cass has arrived. He's now known as Big Cassidy, but Big Cassidy is here. He's ready to go to battle against Cody Rhodes, Apollo Crews, and Raul Mendoza. And here comes Apollo, and Apollo showing up on the scene 5 days before Commander Aziz arrives, telling you something here, that Commander Aziz is definitely coming to Grizz Slam. In which match, we don't know yet, but Commander Aziz will be at Grizz Slam. We've confirmed that.
Weighing in at 241 pounds.
Maybe he teams with Apollo to go after the tag team gold. Who knows what happens at Grizz Slam? Anything could happen, but we do know this much. We know Rob Van Dam will be appearing, and Rob Van Dam will be arriving this Tuesday. We know he'll make a statement. He'll come for somebody. Who does Van Dam come for at Grizz Slam? We just don't know yet. Any potential still to happen. The card is not finalized, so those guys can make matches come Tuesday. We can see a setup of a match. But right now, Mendoza hitting Apollo with a payday early on. Cody Rhodes working Big Cass on the outside. Look at Mendoza pounding a Commander Apollo Crews, as he wants to be known as Commander Apollo Crews. And he says he's bringing in his buddy Commander Aziz. But we'll see what happens at Grizz Slam. Look, Cody is bowing out Big Cass there, playing around with him. As Cody having some fun with Big Cass. Look at this, Roll Mendoza pounding Commander Cruz. Now in the ring, Big Cass is coming for Cruz. And as he picks him up, a good night. Big Cass is sending a message. Could he be the man going one-on-one with Commander Aziz in a grudge match at Grizz Slam? Or maybe, just maybe, Big Cass gets a spot from Samoa Joe and he meets Commander Aziz in the Universal title match along with Trent Seven. Anything could happen this Friday night coming up, 22nd of July, next Friday night. Business will be picking up 1 week from tomorrow, folks. You do not want to miss it at Grizz Slam, beginning at 4 p.m. East Coast time. It's a huge pay-per-view. Big match money card happening. Hogan, Yokozuna against the reigning defending WWE champion, Keith Lee. Them three men will go to war. Mr. T and The Rock, 30-minute Iron Man match. NWO versus CM Punk's team, 4-on-4. And we have this one here. Cody Rhodes could be going one-on-one against Big Cass. That could be added to the card here, but right now it's Apollo Crews taking up Big Cass. We just don't know what the dance card is yet for both Cody and Cass. They could be involved in matches we don't know about yet. So stay tuned. A lot of mystery spots coming up here at big old pay-per-view Grizz Slam. Yes, there is a bunch of mystery spots. We know the NXT Championship is being defended against a mystery man. We also know that Johnny Gargano will be returning at Grizz Slam, but in what role, we just don't know yet. So a lot of things are happening. Speculation all over the internet says Johnny Wrestling will become the man to challenge for the Universal Championship, one of the two men. So who knows what's going to happen at Grizz Slam. The booking committee ain't letting no cards out at this point for the mystery spots. It's going to be a mystery. You must tune in on Friday, July 22nd to find out who challenges for the Universal Championship, who challenges for the NXT Championship. But this much is happening for a fact. It will be Mr. T defending against The Rock. The great one, The Rock, challenges Mr. T in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the GWW World Championship. Both Cody and Mendoza climbing the cage in the ring. Big Cass getting handed to him by Commander Cruz. And here we go. Cody on top of the cell. Going to battle out Mendoza. Mendoza grabs Cody, picks him up and tosses him down with impact. A nice takedown on Cody by Raul Mendoza. Mendoza bringing the fight, wrapping Cody up again. There is in the ring, you see, Big Cass handling his business with Cruz. Here we go. What will happen next? As Big Cass says, here you go. Down goes Cruz with impact. Cody has got planted by Mendoza. And Mendoza pummeling Cody. Big Cass, meanwhile, going to drill Commander Cruz into the mat. That could do it for him. But this is a knockout your opponent match, so, you keep going. And look at this. Commander Cruz just takes out Big Cass. Mendoza's unloading on Cody. Cody might fall from the cell. No DDT by Mendoza. Raul Mendoza would love to win this four-man dance because that would punch his ticket for Grizz Slam to appear. Right now, he's not slated on the card. Cody picks him up. Cody Gonna drill Mendoza with a payday against that cell. Oh boy, that could do it for his dream. As Cody up there celebrating, meanwhile Commander Cruz is taking out Big Cass. And there, Cody almost fell there. He luckily was saved. Now Mendoza throws him back down, and Mendoza continues to pummel Cody headfirst into that top of that cell. Looks like Cody's close to doing the job to Mendoza here. Mendoza is closing in here as he continues to pummel Cody. In the ring, Commander Cruz with a big angle slam taking out Big Cass. This is shocking, though. Raul Mendoza might make a name for himself here if he can eliminate Cody Rhodes. Here we go. Mendoza pounding Cody with shots, and how much more can Cody Rhodes take? He's beating him down here. Mendoza steps up. Mendoza has Cody. Mendoza. Oh, Cody reversed it. Cody reversed it. Big takedown by Cody. But look at Mendoza fight back with those educated feet. Look at a big hit insecurity to Rhodes. Spine buster on Big Cass. Down is Cody head first, and now Mendoza called for something huge. No, Cody cuts it off. Cody with a big shot. Cody unloading on Raul Mendoza now. Cody's got the upper hand on the situation here. And he takes down Mendoza, telling him, I am the American Nightmare. And that's it. Cruz wins. Commander Cruz just put away Big Cass. The bell's been called for. Cody Rhodes will not win this thing. Instead, Apollo Crews with a huge win. He's sending a message to somebody. Who is he sending that message to? Apollo Crews impressively takes out Big Cass by himself. That's a huge impression left by Apollo Crews here today on Twisted Thursday. The GWW presents a special edition of Twisted Thursday. Next week we present Grizz Slam coming your way next Friday, 22nd of July, 4 p.m. bell time. All right, so Apollo Crews, the Commander Crews, gets the win. So he's getting pushed big time here. With a win, Commander Crews. And now coming up next, we got more action for you here. Tough crowd today, man. They're not coming out big for me here. They're leaving. They're leaving fast. They're not staying for this show here. They came out in numbers one day, but they never showed up again. So here we go. Coming up next, Titus O'Neil goes one-on-one against Elias in a Fulls Count Anywhere match. It will be Elias one-on-one against Titus O'Neil. Gets this shot here to show up and make a statement here. Titus O'Neil, we haven't seen him in a ring in a while, goes against Elias. Tommaso Ciampa will challenge Brian Pillman Jr. to the Intercontinental title match at Grizz Slam. That's happening too. Anything could happen at Grizz Slam. That's all I'm going to tell you. You might want to tune in that day. That's all I'm saying. Tune in for Grizz Slam. You do not want to miss Grizz Slam. It's going to be huge. Here comes Titus on his way down the ring to battle Elias.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Live Oak, Florida. Weighing in at 270 pounds, Titus O'Neil.
So here we go, Titus O'Neil set for action.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Here comes Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias? Now, I have been all across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it.
All right, it's showtime. Elias had to be cut down. It's time to get in the ring and fight Titus O'Neil. Here we go. Ring that bell, ref. This one's going to be a big one. It's Elias against Titus. First time ever these two go one-on-one here in GWW. Titus O'Neil picks up Elias and plants him down. So is Elias about to do a job? Titus brings the fight to Elias. Titus pounding Elias. So we go. Elias steps up, covers. One, kick out. Your winner, Titus O'Neil. He knocks off Elias here in this fight.
Here is your winner, Titus O'Neil.
So Titus with a big win. Titus knocking off Elias. Could Titus O'Neil be making his way to Grizz Slam? Well, we just found out the Animal has an open dance card, and Titus O'Neil will step up and challenge. He will challenge Animal for the United States title at Grizz Slam. Titus O'Neil goes one-on-one against Animal at Grizz Slam. Yes, indeedy. Titus gets his crack to leave United States champion when he fights Animal. at Grizz Slam. Alrighty, coming up next. So I put that down on our docket here, make it official. The card is building for Grizz Slam. Coming up next, Kevin Owens returns to the ring in one-on-one action, not against Roman Reigns, though. Kevin Owens will go one-on-one today against Walter. They'll battle it out in no holds barred. So KO meets Walter in a no holds barred match. Here we go. Walter and Owens is next, one-on-one. Oh, God. So we go. Owens battling Samoa Joe.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match.
Or he's battling Walter. I'm sorry, not Samoa Joe.
From Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
What's up, man? What's up, Corey Miller? Yeah, Elias lost anyway. Elias was a loser. Elias was a loser. Yes, he was. No Ezekiel, no anybody else. It was Elias walking to the ring. So Walter versus Owens coming up next in a hell of a showdown here. It is no holds barred. Both of these men are former champions, so business will pick up here in GWW. We know is that there could be a huge arrival on July 22nd for that 8-man tag. There's a mystery man coming. Who will it be? Will it be somebody from in the roster, or will it be a newcomer arriving on the scene at Grizz Slam on July 22nd? Who will it be? Teaming up with Omos on CM Punk's team. It's Kamal and Omos already booked in. Who will be the fourth man at Grizz Slam? Also, Samoa Joe will pick two opponents, handpicked by Samoa Joe, to challenge for the Universal title against Trent Seven, where Samoa Joe walked away from the title saying he don't need a title to be known as a dominant force. So Samoa Joe handpicks two opponents for Trent Seven at Grizz Slam in a triple threat elimination match for the Universal Championship. So here we go. Walter and Owens ready to go to battle. Here we go. The showdown is going to happen. Walter attacking Kevin Owens. Here we go. Who will win this fight? Walter's a vicious man, but KO's a brawler, so you never know who's going to win this thing. Walter taking care of KO early in this one. If KO gets a hold of Walter in that pop-up power bomb, we know KO gets the victory, but Walter continues to punish Kevin Owens. Walter is a man that he wants Samoa Joe to consider him to get that shot at the Universal title. But Samoa Joe defeated Walter to stop him from getting there one-on-one against Trent Seven. 1, 2, and KO almost put him away. So KO is trying to bring the fight here in this one. KO stepping away. KO now is going to pummel Walter. Here we go. He's got him in a submission hold. Kevin Owens would love to be one of the two men to challenge Trent Seven for the Universal title. Owens says, I would never walk away from a title match. He was screwed out of his championship by none other than Fat Albert. Screwed him out of the WWE title, put it on Ivar. Now Kevin Owens gets a chance here to beat up Walter and maybe get a spot to impress enough Samoa Joe. But I don't think Joe has any interest in worrying about Kevin Owens' wants and needs and why he's qualified. Samoa Joe walked away from the Universal title, and now he gets a hand-picked Trent Seven's two opponents. The cover by Owens. We get 1. We get 2. And KO almost knocked off Walter quickly, but now a kick out by Walter at the last second. Kevin Owens, though, definitely a man that's deserving of a shot at the Universal title. Remember, though, there is a mystery man coming for the NXT title. Maybe Kevin Owens decides to throw his hand into that matchup and challenges for the NXT championship against Timothy Thatcher. But I think KO has his eyes set on the winner of the Yokozuna, Hulk Hogan and Keith Lee WWE title match, as KO wants to recapture his WWE championship. He'll be watching that match at Grid Slam very carefully. KO to the top. KO gonna launch. He can. Oh, Walter got the knees up. Walter got the knees up. Here we go. Walter taking the fight to KO. Kevin Owens has been telling the booking committee for weeks now that he should be added to the WWE Championship match because he never officially lost his title. But Walter's about to plant him. My God, from the top rope. Walter, still, my God, a power bomb by Walter off the top on KO. Covered by Walter. He gets 1. He gets 2. And Owens kicked out. Walter almost had it. He planted him from the top rope with a power bomb, and KO somehow kicked out. Kevin Owens is a hell of a brawler. He will fight. And now Walter again going to pick him up and again deliver that massive power bomb. Walter is a nasty, nasty man. He loves to beat the hell out of people, and he's doing it to KO right now. Walter, power bomb. He's going to hold on and go for the triple threat power bomb. Walter destroying Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, I wish that he was out of this matchup. To cover, we get 1. We get 2. And Walter has pinned Kevin Owens. Walter has beaten Roman Reigns. He has beaten Kevin Owens. Walter is going on to Grid Slam in some capacity as he beats everybody they put in front of him. Could Walter be the 4th man on Team CM Punk? Could Walter enter the Universal title match? Or could Walter be the man that challenges Timothy Thatcher to an NXT title match? You're going to find out at Grid Slam as business picks up here in GWW on Twisted Thursday.